Yeah.
The academic procession will come in this order. The first division, the mace bearer, the symbol of authority of the visitor and the executive governor of Ogun State. It will be closely followed by that of the deputy registrar, student affairs, leading the student union executives. This is led by the registrar, human resources management, and he is followed of the congregation, not its members. The third division is led by the principal assistant registrar, senate. Members of the university senate will follow closely. Deans of colleges and students affairs, provost of the postgraduate college, university orators, university librarian, university bossa. The fourth division is led by the deputy registrar academics, deputy registrar academics, representatives of committee of provosts, and dean of postgraduate college, school in Nigerian universities, principal officers of the university, executive secretary, National University Commission, chancellors of other universities. The fifth division has the registrar leading, the deputy vice chancellor, the vice chancellor, the pro chancellor, the mace bearer, are members of the university senate. They are the symbol of our academic excellence. Eminent professors amongst them and distinguished scholars. You make this university proud. You have made history today. We have produced the first set of 67 graduates. We give kudos to you. The university, the Dean Student Affairs of the university, followed closely by the Dean of Humanities, Dean College of Specialized Education, Dean College of Science and Information Technology, Dean Cosmas, Dean Propted, Dean College of Agric and Hospitality Management, the Provost College of the Postgraduate College, the University Acting Librarian, the University Bossa, our Bishop and Member of Council, Professor Sholari. We have representatives of the University Senate and representatives of staff of the University Governing Council. We welcome you, sir. Also have in our midst the alumni president, Mr. Bolaji Oladeji, the registrar of the university and secretary to Governing Council, Mr. Oladapo Sunday, followed immediately by the Deputy Vice Chancellor in the person of Professor Adeogun Adekunle. The Mace bearer is Mr. Oshoniran. The University Vice Chancellor, Professor Wole Banjo, the Chairman and Pro-Chancellor of the University Governing Council, the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, in the person of Honorable we also have Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Engineer Noimot Salako Oyedele. Your Excellency, you are welcome. Professor Olusegun Awonusi, former Vice Chancellor, you are welcome. National Anthem. Please be seated. The Executive Governor of Ogun State and visitor to the university, His Excellency Prince Dr. Dapo Abiodun CON, being represented here by Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Engineer Naimot Salako Oyedele, the Honorable Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Architect Oludaisi Olusegun Elemide, the Deputy Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Latifat Bola Ajayi, the Honorable Minister of Communication, Innovations, and Digital Economy, and the Convocation Lecture Presenter, Dr. Bosun Tijani, the Secretary to the State Government, Mr. Tokumbo Talabi, the Deputy Chief of Staff to the Governor, Dr. Toyi Taiwo, members of the State Executive Council, the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science, and Technology, Professor Abayomi Adelaja Aribabu, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Tai Sholari University of Education, Professor Ramon Bello, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Oluwole S. Banjo, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Olanrewaju Adekunle Adeogun, the Bursar of the University, Mr. Kaode Kabir Ogunleye, FCA, the Acting University Librarian, Mr. Omotayo Quadri, heads of statutory boards and parastatals, distinguished members of the Governing Council of the University, President and members of the University Trust Foundation, former Pro-Chancellors of Tai Sholari University of Education, former Vice Chancellors of Tai Sholari University of Education, and other former principal officers of the university.
distinguished awardees of the university, Your Royal Majesties, the four paramount rulers in Ogun State, and other Royal Highnesses present, deans, directors, members of the University Senate, heads of teaching and non-teaching departments and units, leaders of staff unions, colleagues, and peace-loving staff of TASUED, my Lord spiritual and temporal, leaders of our host community, parents and guardians here present, the student union body, all graduating students, gentlemen of the press, TASUED friends and well-wishers, greater TASUEdites, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Pro-Chancellor, Governing Council, and the management of Honorary University of Education, I welcome you all to this great, unique, and dynamic citadel of knowledge, the premier, the foremost, and the preferred University of Education in Nigeria, located in the serene academic environment of Ijagun, Ogun State, Nigeria. Your Excellency, part of the activities lined up for this 16th convocation ceremony of the university is the convocation lecture, titled From Classroom to Cloud, Leveraging Digital Literacy for National Development, to be delivered by a distinguished personality, the Honorable Minister for Communication, Innovation, and Digital Economy, Dr. Bosun Tijani. Your Excellency, please permit me to invite the University Orator, Dr. Kemi Oriola, to present the citation of our guest lecturer. Dr. Oriola.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State and visitor to the university, the Vice Chancellor, other members of the management, the Chairman Governing Council, and other members of the council, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to ask to stand for a moment of the recitation of this profile. The representative of Dr. Bosun Tijani, Honorable Minister of Communications, Innovation, and Digital Economy of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is ably represented here by Professor Engineer Ibrahim Adeyanju. Dr. Bosun Tijani is the current Minister of Communications, Innovation, and Digital Economy of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. An accomplished entrepreneur and business leader, Dr. Tijani is a pioneer in the African startup ecosystem and has been instrumental for driving innovation and fostering the growth of tech startups across the continent of Africa. He is co-founder and former CEO of Co-Creation Hub, Co-Hub, the leading Pan-African technology and innovation center with presence in Nigeria, Kenya, Rwanda, and Namibia. Founded in 2010, Co-Hub has played a pivotal role in nurturing startups through mentorship programs, funding in initiatives, and access to essential resources. Under his leadership, CCHub became a vital catalyst for the African tech ecosystem, promoting collaboration, knowledge sharing, and the development of groundbreaking solutions to local and global challenges. Dr. Tijani's visionary leadership, passion for technology, and commitment to fostering a thriving startup ecosystem have made him a respected figure in the African tech communities. His dedication to creating opportunities and driving innovation continues to inspire the next generation of entrepreneurs in Nigeria and beyond. Now to City Hub, he led the networking and collaboration of leading innovation agencies across Europe, as well as European Innovation Manager at PERA, with the aim of standardizing varying the methodologies for commercializing research results. You Galaxy backbone. Thank you.
Good morning. I'd like to start with protocol. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ogun State and visitor to the university, Prince Dr. Dapo Abiodun, CON. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Engineer Naimat Salako Yedele, the Honorable Speaker of the State House of Assembly, the Secretary to the Government of the Secretary to the State Government, Chief of Staff to the Governor, members of the State Executive Council, the Pro-Chancellor and other members of council here present, other principal officers of the university, former pro-chancellors of TASUED University of Education, former vice-chancellors of TASUED University of Education, vice-chancellors of sister universities and heads of other institutions, the vice-chancellor of TASUED University of Education, distinguished awardees of the university, my lords spiritual and temporal, your royal majesties, paramount rulers, and other distinguished KBACs, members of the University Senate, all protocols duly and well observed. I'm here today representing the Honorable Minister of Communication, Innovation, and Digital Economy, who is unavoidably absent due to other commitments. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, faculty members, and most importantly, the graduating students, I'm honored to address you on this momentous occasion of the 16th Convocation ceremony of TASUED University of Education, Ijebu-Ode, TASUED. TASUED as an institution represents a beacon of knowledge and a custodian of innovation in education in our country. Your long-standing commitment to producing educators over the years aligns with your increasing desire to harness the power of technology, aligns perfectly with the theme of my lecture today, from classroom to cloud, leveraging digital literacy for national development. Before I proceed any further in the celebration of academic excellence, it's only fitting to pay homage to the man whose name this great institution proudly bears, Dr. TASUED. As a fearless educator, reformer, and champion of progress, Dr. TASUED believed passionately in the transformative power of education to shape not only individuals, but the society in which they exist. Dr. TASUED's famous mantra, "May your road be rough," is a reminder for us to see the challenges of life as opportunities for growth and innovation. It's a philosophy that resonates personally with me and generally in the world we live today, where education system must overcome significant difficulties to ensure an effective contribution to nation building. I'm pleased to see that the university, founded on its ideas, carries forward its vision by producing educators like you all who are equipped to inspire change and shape the future. To the graduating class, as you now step into a world driven by technology and innovation, you are called to be ambassadors of the vision of TASUED, which is stood for a Nigeria where education empowers, where technology transforms, and progress is shared by all. In the reality of our world today, digital literacy is no longer a luxury, but a necessity. It is the foundation upon which successful 21st century economies are built. This is even more imperative in a country like ours, where over 60% of the population is under the age of 25. Therefore, equipping our youths with digital skill is not just an option, it is the foundation of our economic growth and progress. As Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy, I have focused on championing initiatives that encourages the development and application of technology in all walks of life. To deliver this, we have prioritized programs that improve the technical talent pool in our nation. An example of this is one of our flagship initiatives, the 3 million technical talents, 3MTT in short, which exemplifies our vision to create a digitally literate workforce. This program aims to train 3 million Nigerians in demand technology skills, ensuring that our youth not only consume technology, but also create technology. Through partnerships with local and global technology leaders, we have ensured that these programs reach undeserved communities, providing them with tools to compete in a global economy. In addition, government agencies like the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, are contributing to this through their digital literacy and skills development programs, bridging the gap between education and technology. A digitally literate society cannot thrive without robust infrastructure. Recognizing this, the federal government has embarked on an ambitious journey to expand broadband connectivity across the country. The National Broadband Plan 2020 to 2025 sets a target to achieve 70% broadband penetration by 2025. And we are actively driving our project to deploy 90,000 kilometers of fiber optic connectivity to ensure high-speed internet access for both urban centers and remote communities, and more specifically, to enable institutions of higher learning like TASUED to access reliable internet and cloud solutions, fostering an environment conducive to e-learning and research. I want to ask us all now to imagine a future where every classroom, from Ijebu-Ode to Kafanchan, from Owerri to Yola, has access to digital learning resources. This is not a distant dream, but a reality we are building to ensure that we are not left behind in the global landscape of technology and economic development. To further build on this, we recognize the use of cloud technology as a critical part of digital transformation. Specifically in education, it allows schools to store, share, and analyze vast amounts of data securely and efficiently. It also enables students and teachers to access resources anytime, anywhere, which is a significant value add to the process of delivering better learning outcomes. One inspiring example is EduTams, an innovative edtech startup founded by one of you, Dr. Ademola Adenubi. I think it deserves a round of applause. Which leverages cloud-based solutions to revolutionize education management. EduTams provides schools with tools for attendance tracking, performance monitoring, and digital lesson planning. This is the kind of local innovation that underscores Nigeria's potential to lead in education technology, EdTech. There is increased focus on the sector as technology reshapes how we teach and learn. Platforms like Iluesin are democratizing access to quality education, enabling students from diverse backgrounds to learn at their own pace. Through personalized AI-driven lessons, students are achieving better outcomes, particularly in science and mathematics. In our public schools, the deployment of digital tools under the Smart Nigeria Digital Economy Project will enable teachers to enhance their instructional methods, specifically by providing devices and technical talent development will help us strengthen our EdTech ecosystem with the key objective of raising the level of productivity in our country. Graduating students, as you leave the gates of this great institution, remember that you are not just recipients of knowledge, you are custodians of change. Let me repeat that. Graduating students, as you leave the gates of this great institution, remember, you are not just recipients of knowledge, you are custodians of change. Use the power of technology to innovate, educate, and transform your communities. I encourage you to look at the stories of individuals like Dr. Adenubi, who leverage technology to build solutions like EduTams and draw inspiration. Similarly, think of the role that the government, through institutions like NITDA and Galaxy Backbone, can play in supporting innovation in education. Our future as a country rests in your hands. And with the tools and skills you have acquired as educators, there is no limit to what you can achieve. In conclusion, the journey from classroom to cloud is one of empowerment and transformation. By investing in digital literacy, broadband infrastructure, and cloud technology, we are not just preparing our youth for the future, we are building a nation capable of competing globally in all areas. And indeed, a nation where technology serves as a bridge to prosperity and progress. Thank you and congratulations once again to you all. Thank you.
Your Excellency, ma, we crave your indulgence to have a group photograph with the guest lecturers, the Pro-Chancellor, the SSG, the Honorable Commissioner. Please, because group photograph with the guest lecturer. The Speaker and the Deputy Speaker, please. Wale, come on. Okay. No. Okay. So, all right. Take. Thank you. Your Excellency, ma, the Vice Chancellor, the Tai Solarin University of Education, Ijagun Law, empowers the university to award degrees, diplomas, and certificates and other academic distinctions, as well as to award medals, prizes, and other titles. It also provides that the Chancellor or the Vice Chancellor, in the absence of the Chancellor, shall preside at all the meetings of congregation held for the purpose of conferring degree. I therefore humbly invite the Vice Chancellor, in the absence of the Chancellor, Professor Oluwole Banjo, to constitute this assembly as a congregation of Tai Solarin University of Education for the purpose of awarding higher degrees, postgraduate diplomas, conferment of honorary degrees, and presentation of prizes. Mr. Vice Chancellor.
Your Excellency, I hereby constitute this assembly as a congregation of TASUED University of Education in Yagun for the purpose of conferring honorary degrees, admission of postgraduate diplomas, and admission to master's degrees in education, arts, sciences, and presentation of prizes.
Convocation address by the Vice Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, this assembly, having been duly constituted as a congregation of TASUED University of Education, Ogun State, for the purpose of conferring degrees and for presenting prizes, I now respectfully call upon the Vice Chancellor, Professor Oluwole Esbanjo, to deliver his convocation address. Mr. Vice Chancellor.
The Executive Governor of Ogun State and visitor to the university, His Excellency Prince Dr. Dako Abiodun, CON, ably represented by the Excellency Deputy Governor of the State, Engineer Noimo Salako Oyedele, the Honorable Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Oludaisi Olusegun Elemide, the Honorable Minister for Communication, Innovation, and Digital Economy, ably represented, the Secretary to the State Government, Mr. Tokumba Talabi, Chief of Staff to the Governor, the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science, and Technology, Professor Abayomi Arigbabu, members President and members of the University Trust Foundation, other principal officers of the university, pro-chancellors, former pro-chancellors and vice chancellors of TASUED, vice chancellors of sister universities, and heads of other institutions here present, distinguished awardee of the university, my lords spiritual and temporal, your royal majesties, paramount rulers, and other distinguished KBACs, members of the University Senate, provosts, deans, and directors, members of the university congregation, TASUED University of Education, the premier, foremost, proud University of Education of the 21st century. Indeed, by the nation's pride. The flagship University of Education in Nigeria, second in Africa, and 8th in the world. Our unique, green, and serene academic environment makes TASUED one of the foremost universities in Nigeria. On behalf of the entire university community, I most highly welcome our amiable, energetic, and achiever, and a self-motivated leader, His Excellency Prince Dako Abiodun, CON, the Executive Governor of Ogun State, and the visitor to the university to this convocation ceremony. We thank Your Excellency for making out time out of your busy schedule to grace this occasion. Your Excellency, sir, it is on record that since your assumption of duty as the Executive Governor of our state, you have made it a point of duty to be physically present at our convocation ceremonies, and you always rewarded outstanding student performance generously. This unprecedented special attribute has been a great inspiration and motivation to students, parents, and guardians, and a testament of the fact that you are truly the visitor to the university. To extend a warm welcome to the Deputy Governor, the Honorable Speaker of the House of Assembly, and others in the entourage of our Governor. I am aesthetically happy to welcome you all to TASUED, a university that is amazing for its compact, serene, and aesthetically appealing academic environment. I'd like also to welcome our respected royal fathers and imperial majesties in attendance, like colleagues, vice chancellors, and registrars from other universities, former vice chancellors of this great university, eminent personalities, captains of industry, and distinguished dignitaries. The university welcomes you all for coming to share in the joy of this moment with us. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Honorary University of Education was established in 2005, and today's ceremony marks the 19th anniversary of the institution. Since its establishment, TASUED has been steadily progressing in all aspects. We have taken the leadership roles in promoting entrepreneurship education within Nigerian institutions. Your Excellency, I want to draw your attention to this, that, well, we are the first university to start this entrepreneurship education in Nigeria. And that is why many universities have been coming here to learn from us. Today, as usual, we shall be awarding 2 certificates to our graduates, one in their course of study and another in the choosing vocational program. Our primary goal is to create and equip our graduates with employable skills that will enable them to hire workers in their choosing fields and become globally competent educators to the subjects covered in Nigeria's new entrepreneurship law. Important is so that any student who fails the entrepreneurial vocational courses will not graduate from this university, even if you are a first-class material. Today is a momentous day for our graduating students, their families, and indeed for the entire university community, as we have come together to honor the bright minds who have invested their energy, intellect, and passion into their studies to be admitted to the first degree and confer with higher degrees of the university. This also is a significant milestone for me personally, as it marks my final convocation as the Vice Chancellor of this esteemed institution. It is a time for me to reflect on my journey with this university so far, filled with dedication, resilience, and shared purpose. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate Your Excellency for giving me the opportunity to contribute my quota to the development of this fast-growing university. Reflection on our journey. When I assumed the role of the Vice Chancellor about 4 years ago, I was filled with a deep commitment to advancing this institution forward and to bring further development to it in continuation from where my predecessors in office left it. We are ambitious in our goals, determined to push the boundaries of innovation, research, and community impact. My role as the servant leader of this university has been, without a doubt, one of the most challenging and rewarding of my life. Together, we have embarked on a journey of transformation, adapting to a rapidly changing world while staying grounded in our mission of excellence. I am proud to share some of the milestones we have achieved together, and I hope to inspire our graduates today, demonstrating what is possible with commitment and a shared vision. Stewardship and governance. Issues of finance and cost management are crucial matters in institutional management. It is because funding is important to our needs to sustain the high quality standard of our academic programs, human resource management, including facilities maintenance and infrastructural development. When an assumption of duty as Vice Chancellor, I have embraced transparent and accountable governance. Working alongside our governing council, we are strengthening the university financial standing, diversify our sources of funding, and institutional policies for sustainable growth. Our institution is gaining recognition for effective stewardship, and I'm proud that we are leaving a legacy of sound governance for future leaders. Administrative reforms. When we came on board, we embarked on administrative reforms aimed at aligning the university operations with global best practices in a bid to improve efficiency and service delivery. Recognizing the registry as the engine room of the institution, the university management under my leadership embarked on a comprehensive restructuring initiative that has led to the following changes. 1. Human Resource Management Division. Restructured to define personnel management, this division now aligns with the 21st century standards in the university administration, ensuring a more dynamic and efficient workforce. 2. Senate Affairs Division. Newly created from Academic Affairs Division, the unit enhances service delivery by acting as the Secretariat of the University Senate, ensuring seamless administrative support. 3. Management Services and General Administration Division, established to address services not previously covered by existing units, further expanding administrative reach and efficiency. 4. Security Department restructuring, now structured into an officer's cadre and other ranks. The department operates through broad arms, administration and logistics and operations, ensuring a more robust and professional security framework. 5. Pension Office. A dedicated office has been established to handle pension-related matters, improving the welfare of our retired staff. 6. Repositioning of bursary. The bursary is now transformed into a financial management division. It now emphasizes strategic financial planning and management rather than mere cash disbursement unit. 7. And the last, central mailing system introduced for a more efficient and organized mail delivery system within the university. The university bought a motorcycle to ease the delivery in this unit. These reforms mark a significant leap towards creating an administration that is efficient, forward-looking, and capable of supporting the university's broader mission of excellence, academic excellence, and innovations. From the outset, we aim to strengthen the academic programs, and I am proud to say that we now offer a broader, more innovative curriculum than ever before. We have successfully launched new programs, departments, and college, each designed to prepare students for a rapidly evolving job market. This expansion would not have been possible without the support of our committed staff who have been tireless in their dedication to academic excellence. Accreditation. Our administration has continued to build on a norms and tradition of stable academic calendar and legacy of academic excellence. We have sustained a laudable achievement of 100% accreditation of all our academic programs. All programs run in the university, including postgraduate programs that lead to the award of master's and PhD degrees, were fully accredited by the National Universities Commission, NUC. Floating of new programs. One of the most notable accomplishments of this administration is the introduction of 7 new academic programs designed to meet emerging global demands and local needs. These programs reflect our resolve to remain at the forefront of higher education by offering innovative and relevant curricula. Through these additions, we aim to equip our students with the knowledge, skills, and opportunities required to excel in their chosen fields and to contribute meaningfully to society. The management considered and created new programs and further strengthened the existing departments. The new programs floated, I've already mentioned, they are 9 in number. We have Accounting Education BSc, Entrepreneurship BSc, Yoruba BA, Creative Arts BA, Creative Arts BA ED, Agricultural Extension BSc, DBSc, Agricultural Economics BSc, BSc-D, Animal Science BSc, DBSc, Aquaculture and Fisheries BSc, DBSc, Tourism and Hospitality Management BSc and BSc-D, all in the newly created College of Agric and Hospitality Management. We equally have Social Work BSc, Sociology BSc, Physics and Electronics BSc, Cybersecurity BSc, Software Engineering BSc, Data Science BSc, Adult Education MEd PhD, Educational Foundation Philosophy and Sociology of Education MEd PhD, Christian Religious Study MA MEd, Yoruba PhD. Inaugural lecture. In promoting academic excellence, we revive and institutionalize a series of inaugural lectures by our distinguished professors. These lectures have become a cornerstone of intellectual exchange, where new research and ideas are presented, fostering an environment of inquiry and collaboration. A total number of 28 inaugural lectures have been presented since the inception of the university, out of which 22 were hosted and shared by me during my tenure across various disciplines. Contributing to the enrichment knowledge within our university and beyond, more are still going to be presented before the end of this administration. Workshops, seminars, conferences, and symposia. As Vice Chancellor, it has been my privilege to lead this university in this mission to foster academic excellence, innovation, and global engagement. Over the past year, one of the key areas of achievement has been our success in hosting and facilitating numerous workshops, seminars, conferences, and symposia. Through these initiatives, we have transformed our institution into a vibrant center of learning, exchange, and collaboration. Workshops across various disciplines provide students and staff with hands-on training and practical insights, enhancing their competencies and confidence. Seminars organized during this period brought together thought leaders and scholars who inspired intellectual curiosity and informed discussions on emergent trends and challenges. We also successfully hosted several national and international conferences where researchers and practitioners from diverse fields combine to share groundbreaking ideas, fostering partnership and innovation. These events are testament to our institution's commitment to academic and professional excellence. They not only enrich the intellectual environment of our university, but also position us as a beacon of thought leadership and innovation on global stage. Commission projects. We have made it as part of our regular program to commission new projects at every convocation ceremony of the university. This morning, Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ogun State, commissioned 3 giant projects, which include 1, the Science Laboratory Complex, a state-of-the-art facility designed to enhance scientific research and learning, providing cut-edge tools and an enabling environment for innovation and discovery. 2, the University Health Service Extension. The University's Health Service Extension and care for student staff and the surrounding community. The third one is Independent Power Project, a groundbreaking initiative to deliver a sustainable and reliable 24/7 power supply to the university, significantly boosting productivity and operational efficiency. These projects reflect administration's commitment to improving education, healthcare, and sustainability, position the university as a hub for excellence and innovation. And I want to say at this juncture that independent power project, I think it is the first one in the Southwest in all the universities. So we are truly the first in Nigeria. Staff development and welfare. As one of the focal points of this administration, We have continued to give support for attendance at conferences and workshops, both locally and internationally. The university officially organizes constant training programs for all staff to improve staff capacity for enhanced performance in spite of the lean resources available to the university. This administration equally approved and supported various associations and groups in the university in organizing lectures and trainings for their members within and outside the campus. The promotion of eligible staff members is a top priority of the university management and the governing council. Numerous deserving staff members across academic administrative departments have been promoted, reflecting our belief that investing in our people is central to the success of our institution, even in the face of thin pause. The university management has constantly provided opportunity to upgrade and convert staff of the university to some specific administrative and teaching areas of needs in the university. Collaboration with Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria. The university has collaborated with the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, TRCN, in getting both staff and students licensed and get certified as professional teachers, being the largest producer of teachers in Nigeria. Student enrollment. I am proud to say that student enrollment to various academic programs continue to increase yearly. And as I'm standing, I want to say we have more than 28,000 student population in TASUED. This surge reflects the growing reputation of our university as the flagship of university education in Nigeria, a center of excellence, and the confidence that prospective students and their families have in the quality of education and opportunities we provide. This is an indication that our efforts to enhance our programs, facilities, and overall academic standing are yielding remarkable results. Entrepreneurial and Vocational Center. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, apart from being the flagship of university of education in Nigeria, TASUED has been playing leading roles in the development of entrepreneurial training among Nigerian universities and other institutions of higher learning. We aim to develop individuals who are globally competent, both in teaching various subjects, in delivering the new entrepreneurship curriculum outlined in Nigeria's education syllabus. This has been part of the initiatives of the founding fathers of the university from inception. Yearly, we play also to other institutions from far and near who are coming to understudy us as a necessary guide for the establishment of their vocational and entrepreneurial studies center. TASUED Secondary School, TASUED. Equally significant is the outstanding performance of our secondary school, the Honorary University of Education Secondary School, TASUED, which continues to set the benchmark for quality education. I am delighted to inform you that the management of our secondary school, TASUED, under the dynamic leadership of Professor Adekunle Bamiru, is doing creditably well. Our students have continued to maintain their performances in examinations and in grading degrees of competition. In 2024 WAEC, this school presented 137 students and recorded high grade performance of 97.1% and 100% performance in 18 higher education potential HEP subjects, while some of our students scored above 300 in the 2024 UTM examination. The teaching and non-teaching staff members of TASUED are exemplary in their dedication, competence, and professionalism. They have consistently demonstrated a commitment to nurturing young minds, creating a solid foundation for their academic and personal growth. Their contribution to ensure that TASUED remains a model of excellence is in secondary education. The university management is well pleased with these good stories from the school and applauds the selfless service of the chairman and members of the governing board for management and staff of the school. Our modest achievements. The achievements of this university during my tenure as Vice Chancellor are, as a result of collective efforts and shared dedication of the management and all the organs of governance in the university. We have expanded the academic program, increased our enrollment capacity, and raised our profile as a leading institution known for research and community impact. Under my stewardship, we have achieved the following. 1. Installation of independent power project 24-hour power supply, commissioned by His Excellency today. 2. Completion of science laboratory complex, earlier commissioned today also by Her Excellency. 3. Completion of University Health Center extension, also commissioned today by Her Excellency. Purchase of 2 generators for the campus and student hostels, procurement of new tractors through this assessment fund, procurement of cassava processing plant through TED fund, procurement of 2 new 18-seater buses, TED fund, procurement of new coastal bus through need assessment, construction of 1,000 seating capacity multipurpose hall through TED fund ongoing, renovation of 2006 ETF building TED fund, completion of cocktail building at Tasosa campus, landscaping and beautification of cocktail building at Tasosa, completion of smart classroom and technology education commissioned by His Excellency Prince Abiodun CON, the Executive Governor of Ogun State last year, completion of postgraduate college building commissioned by His Excellency too last year, perimeter fencing of the university ongoing, completion of home management complex at Ososa, continuation of CBT center project, movement to Ososa campus, reactivation and renovation of student toilets at the main campus, construction of student toilets at Ososa campus through the University Foundation, creation of Directorate of Counseling Services and Human Development, TASUED housing scheme for staff, promoting of new programs, implement of College of Agricultural Science and Hospitality Management, inaugural lecture has gotten to 28 as at the month of November 2024. Training program as one of this administration, the university is constantly engaging in capacity by training and retraining of teaching staff. Deployment of more security personnel, accelerated promotion by a statutory approved accelerated promotion for one of the non-teaching staff to efficiency and effective on the job. Unveiling the 24-hour transcript in the academic division, structuring of the university registry, restructuring of security department in line with the standard practices, provision of solar light and illumination at night as well as compound. Graduation statistics. Our statistics says that today we will be graduating about 402 master's degrees graduates, and also we'll be graduating 68 PhD candidates today. And I'm happy to inform Our Excellency and the audience that we have a very young man amongst those that are graduating with PhD program today. Well, somebody is correcting me that it's not that a young man, but it's an old young man, a man of 65 years. It's among those that are graduating today with PhD. Yes, his age is at 65 years. Conferment of honorary degrees. Another significant highlight of today's 16th convocation ceremony is the conferment of honorary degrees on 4 eminent personalities, individuals whose achievements, values, and contributions to society embody the ideals of the university. The awardees are Engineer Jubril Dr. Sanusi. Well, I don't think I have to be reading their citation because we are still going to do that. The second person is Prince Yemisi Adedoyin Shilon. The third person is Otumba Wasiu Yayola Taiwo. While the last but not the least, Barrister Taiwo Olayinka Afolabi. Convocation lecture. Today, we have listened to convocation lecture that was delivered by the Honorable Minister of Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy, Dr. Bosun Tijani, ably represented by an erudite professors, and we all enjoyed the lecture. The topic is from classroom to cloud, leveraging digital literacy for natural development. We welcome the Honorable Minister to our campus, where he has been a critical stakeholder through his self-funded project in the university, the EdTech Hub. University needs and challenges. Like other universities in Nigeria, TASUED also faces developmental needs essential to creating a conducive teaching and learning environment. Funding remains a significant challenge for all universities in Nigeria, whether privately or government-owned. It is evident that government funding alone is insufficient to meet the growing needs of higher education. Support from various stakeholders, such as university alumni, private individuals, corporate organizations, and parents, will go a long way in surmounting some of these challenges. There's also an urgent need for increased investment in facilities, research, equipment, and technology to ensure the quality of education we aspire to deliver. Therefore, we earnestly appeal to Your Excellency to consider increasing the university's subvention. This will enable the institution to adequately meet its obligations, including staff salaries, and to pursue essential developmental projects that will further enhance its capacity to serve. The graduates. Graduates, today is your day. It is a combination of years of hard work, perseverance, and countless hours spent learning, discovering, and creating. As you sit here, robed in the colors of our university, I hope you feel a sense of accomplishment and pride because you truly deserve it. Let me take a moment to acknowledge the support of those who have journeyed alongside you, your family members, friends, mentors, and our dedicated teaching and non-teaching staff. Behind each of you stands a network of support, encouragement, and sacrifice. To all of you who have been their guides, anchors, and motivators, we thank you. Today, we celebrate you as well, for no graduate stands alone. Graduates, as you step forward from this convocation into a world that is rapidly changing and ever demanding, remember this. The world doesn't just need talented individuals. It needs compassionate, resilient, and ethically minded leaders. It needs innovators who prioritize sustainability and equity, critical thinkers who seek truth, and change makers who value diversity and inclusion. We are confident that each of you has the potential to make this impact. As you embark on these new endeavors, keep in mind that your journey will likely be filled with challenges. Some days will test you, and others may feel like failure. It is a certainty. But remember, success is not defined by a single moment or outcome. It is defined by your growth, by your courage to keep going, and by your commitment to continue learning. At TASUED University of Education, we have aimed to equip you not only with knowledge, but with a mindset that values continuous growth, humility, and integrity. These qualities are the bedrock of real impactful success. Let this be your foundation as you contribute to communities, build areas, and create a meaningful legacy for yourselves and others. Finally, you are the heart of and soul of this university's mission. And as you go forth, remember that you are not only armed with knowledge, but also with values of integrity, empathy, and a drive for positive change. You are our hope, our legacy, our proof that the future is in capable hands. Go forward with confidence, with courage, and with kindness. Congratulations once again. As the Vice Chancellor, I could not be more proud of you. May your futures be bright, your achievement boundless, and your impact profound. As you enter the world as alumni, I am confident you will make us proud. Appreciation. I want to appreciate the proprietor and the visitor, His Excellency Prince Abiodun CON, Her Excellency the Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Engineer Noimot Salako Yedede, Honorable Minister for Communication, Innovation, and Digital Economy, the Honorable Speaker of the House of the State House of Assembly, Secretary to the State Government, Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science, and Technology of the state, and other members of the state executives, our royal and imperial fathers, my colleagues, vice chancellors, and registrars from other universities, former vice chancellor of these great university, eminent personalities, captains of industries, and other distinguished dignitaries, and indeed all our benefactors who have contributed in cash and kind to this noble university for making the environment conducive for us to achieve this modest leap forward in the development of the university. I'm especially grateful to the Governing Council for its unwavering support and guidance. Your visionary leadership and commitment to our shared goals have been invaluable in navigating challenges and realizing our strategic objectives. Together, we have fostered a thriving academic environment that continues to produce impactful research, nurture innovation, and empower our students. Let us also acknowledge that the success we have all witnessed today, by the grace of God, became positive and possible due to the efforts of the University Senate, principal officers, staff unions, and the cooperation of the rank and files of teaching and non-teaching staff, as well as students of the university who are mobilized and who serve in various committees to ensure a successful 16 convocation ceremonies. And salute every member of the University Ceremonies Committee for a job well done. I'm personally indebted to you for your efforts. God bless you all. I appreciate the presence of all our invited guests, dignitaries, and general public for gracing this occasion. I also congratulate you, proud parents and guardians, as well wishers, as you witness this memorable day. I pray that God will enable you to reap the harvest of your labor over these ones. They will excel and make a difference to their generation. May we always be a source of joy to you, your family, this institution, and the nation at large. Thank you. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate the achievements of our graduating students today, I would like to take a moment to recognize an exceptional act of integrity that affects the core values which we uphold as a university. Mr. Oyetunde Sodiq Olawale, if you are here, just step up for people to see you. Mr. Oyetunde Sodiq Olawale, a student from the Department of English, recently displayed a rare, commendable act of honesty. He discovered a lost phone on our campus and went above and beyond to ensure it was returned to its rightful owner. In recognition of this exemplary behavior, the university management has presented him with a formal commendation letter. This gesture reflects our deep appreciation for his unwavering integrity and its embodiment of the moral excellence we strive to nurture in our students. Such action reminds us that true education goes beyond academics. It's about building character and living by ethical principles. The university management was deeply impressed by this exemplary behavior. We are immensely proud of it. Such action reminds us that true education is not just about academic excellence, but also about Sodiq Olawale. You deserve as an inspiration to us. Thank you for demonstrating that honesty remains one of the greatest virtues. Last but not the least, I would want to thank the Almighty God for his kindness towards our institution. Where will we have been if not for God. He made today possible, and He has been making things possible for us. And for that, I'm grateful. I wish you Johnny mercies and God's protection. Very grateful. Listening. God bless you.
Your Excellency, and I invite the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Professor Rahman Adisa Bello, FNG, to present his address.
Your Excellency, the State Governor of Ogun State, and a visitor to TASUED University of Education, Prince Dr. Abiodun CON, ably represented here today by Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Engineer Mrs. Naimot Salako. We appreciate you for being here with us. Honorable Speaker of the State Assembly and the Deputy, the State Secretary of State Government and other members of the State Executive Council, our guest lecturer today, Your Royal Majesties and Highnesses, members of the Governing Council, Vice Chancellor, members of the University Management, members of the University Senate, former Vice Chancellors and Principal Officers of TASUED, and end of other institutions, the honorary degree awardees, our graduating students, parents and guardians, other invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, of the press. I'm more delighted to welcome you all to this unique occasion of the 16th Convocation ceremony of TASUED University of Education, the first and the preferred University of Education in Nigeria. It is indeed a great pleasure for me to, on behalf of Council, welcome Her Excellency, who is representing the visitor to the university to this ceremony. I welcome warmly all our distinguished guests, including Pro-Chancellors, Chancellors, Chairman of Boards and Prostators in Ogun State, Honorable the House of Assembly, Chairman of Local Governments, and others. It's a special occasion because it's a day to celebrate the completion of years of hard work, dedication, and commitment. To the graduates, your achievements signifies not only the end of a chapter, but also the beginning of a new journey filled with possibilities and potentials. In the word of Ave Mackay, a great accomplishment shouldn't be the end of the road, just the starting point for the next leap forward. Throughout your time here, you face challenges, overcome obstacles, and learn valuable lessons both in and out of the classroom. These experiences have shaped you into the individual you are today, resilient, determined, and ready to make your mark on the world. As you embark on the next phase of your life, remember to stay true to yourself. Embrace change with an open mind and never stop excellence in everything you do. As you leave this institution and venture into the unknown, carry with you the lessons you have learned, the friendship you have made, to say that with all sense of modesty, that the eminent personalities to be conferred with honorary degrees today have distinguished themselves in their fields of endeavor. Each honorary is unique in personality and achievements. I'm sure you all agree with me that these are well-deserved honors. Your Excellency, inadequate funding is one of the greatest challenges of the public university system in Nigeria. It's necessary for the institution to have the resources it needs for its operations. The stakeholders must ensure adequate provision of resources, while the university ensures prudent management of the resources available. In this regard, I'd like to commend the state government for the regular release of subventions to the university. However, sir, Amma, in the light of the current economic realities of the country, the subvention allocated is no longer optimal for the university's needs. So I would like to call on Your Excellency to assist us to review the subvention upwards to help us take care of the new salary structure arising from the new minimum wage currently approved for workers in the state. Thank you, Your Excellency, for listening to us. I must say that the association has been a veritable partner to the university and is playing critical roles in infrastructural provision. Talking about infrastructure, Your Excellency, today we commissioned 3 projects that were mentioned by the Vice Chancellor: the Science Complex, the Health Center, and an independent power production project. While Science Complex is a platform project, the Health Center was built solely with internally generated revenue, and this will serve the needs of our growing student population and the surrounding communities as well. Perhaps the most exciting to me is the Independent Power Project, which is a public-private partnership project expected to generate electricity 24 hours a day for 7 days a week at rates that are fractions of the public electricity supply, which is epileptic and not reliable. The impact of this project will be felt in a few years to come. It is expected to turn TASUED to a real academic environment where research, particularly science-based research, can go on unhindered, and it does enhance international ranking of this university. To complement this, that's why we would like to extend its arm to other PPP projects proponents in students and staff accommodation to further create more stability for research and largely reduce the incessant insecurity breaches encountered by our students in the neighboring communities. I would like to make a clear call to all stakeholders and families to extend their hands of fellowship to us through investing in TASUED. TASUED is a brand name that will sustain your legacies beyond us all. Please come over to support us in TASUED. Your Excellency, distinguished and gentlemen, before I conclude this address, I want to acknowledge the impactful contributions of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Odwale Banjo, to Honorary University of Education. This, we have been informed, as he mentioned in his address, will be the last convocation in his tenure. I witnessed life for the last 2 years. We're working together in the University Government Council. He has progressed the university tremendously in all facets, be it academic, infrastructural, financial discipline, and so on. He has a way of cutting people and has been able to maneuver the institution out of crisis severally. As this is the last convocation for his tenure, I want to, on behalf of Governing Council and indeed the entire university, thank Professor Banjo immensely and wish him a bright future in his continued service to Ogun State and Nigeria. I also want to pray to God Almighty to select for us a successor that will complement your legacies. Once again, our dear graduates, remember that success is not defined by the accolades you receive, but by the lives you touch and the difference you make in the world. As you leave TASUED gates, remember to join hands with the Alumni Association and ensure you constantly give back to your alma mater to sustain its legacy. Thank you all for listening.
Your Excellency, the Vice Chancellor, this assembly has been duly constituted for the purpose of award of higher degree, honorary awards, and presentation of prizes. I therefore invite the Provost, the Postgraduate College, Professor Olufemi Fatade, to present the graduates in the Postgraduate College for admission to higher degrees and postgraduate diplomas. Professor Fatade.
The Vice Chancellor, will all the graduates for the postgraduate diploma in education and the postgraduate diploma, PGDE/PGD, rise and remain standing. The Vice Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Postgraduate College and the authority of Senate, I present to you the persons standing and those absent for sufficient cause, and of whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be awarded the postgraduate diploma in education and postgraduate diploma of the TASUED University of Education.
I admit you all to the postgraduate diploma in education, PGT of the university. You can now turn your tassels to the left. Get seated. Congratulations.
Will all the graduates for the master's degree in education, M.Ed, master's degree in arts, M.A, and master's degree in science, MSc, in the postgraduate college, please stand and remain standing. The Vice Chancellor, sir, in the name of the postgraduate college and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the persons standing and those absent for sufficient cause, and for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be awarded the master's degree in education, M.Ed, master's degree in arts, M.A, and master's degree in science, MSc, of the TASUED University of Education.
I admit you all to the Master's degree of Education, MED, Masters of Science, MSc, MED, Master's degree in Arts of the TASUED University of Education. You can now turn your tassels to the left. I say congratulations, have your seats. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Vice Chancellor, we now move to award of Doctor of Philosophy. And I want to put it a note that this is the first time that this university will be awarding the certificate, Doctor of Philosophy. So congratulations to Your Excellency as the visitor of the university. I invite the Provost, the Postgraduate College, Professor Olufemi Fatade, to present the graduates in the Postgraduate College for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the university.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I present to you will all the PhD graduates stand and remain standing. Sir, I present to you these candidates whose names are included on this list, who have fulfilled the conditions prescribed by the Senate of the university for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of TASUED University of Education.
I admit you all to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of TASUED University of Education. You can now turn your tassels to the left. I congratulate you 3 times. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Thank you.
Provost.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, Dr. Oladele Tosin Olatokunbo of College of Agricultural and Hospitality Management, Agricultural Education. Dr. Olufemi Adekunle of the same college, Dr. Daniel Ayinla Opeifa of the same college, Dr. Bisola Benjamin Oludipe Dr. Abiala Alatise Abiala, Dr. Oluwole Samuel Ajala, Dr. Aderonke Adebisi Sebiomo. Dr. Oluwaseun Modupe Okusanya. Dr. Onofowokan, the 85-year-old PhD graduate. Dr. Bolaji Titilola Onofowokan, PhD in Educational Media and Educational Technology.
Please note that after this moment, this first set of PhD holder of the university will be taking group photograph with Her Excellency.
College of Social and Management. Olawale Ogundele, Dr. Samson Kehinde Adekoya, Dr. Martins Omotunde Adekoya, Dr. Sewanu Peter Gandonu, Dr. Latifat Adeola Ibiyemi, Dr. Olaniyi Wakil Ismaila, Dr. Adebola Talabi, Dr. Abdullahi Olawale Yisa, Dr. Sidika Olatope Oyedokun, Dr. Jeremiah Tunji Okunlola, Dr. Adetayo Joseph Sawo, Dr. David Olúkúnlé Ọláníyan, Dr. Mariam Olúfúnmiláyọ̀ Àlàbí, Dr. Rasheed Ajibola Kazeem, Dr. Samuel John Obot, Dr. Risikat Iyabode Salam, Dr. Jamiu Akinola Ibrahim, Dr. Olawale Yusuf Saka, Dr. Tajudeen Odufeso, Dr. Sulaiman Akinola Shitu, Dr. Joshua Ogunmola Oni, Dr. Abduljalil Kola Lawal, James Damilola Oyinlola, Dr. Oladipo Anthony Arifede, Dr. Makinde Majekodunmi, Dr. Mukaila Kolawole Ajani, Dr. Peter Olumide Oshiyadi, Dr. Semiu Adewale Adeniran, Dr. Oluwaseyi Aduolapo Olukoya, Dr. Michael Adedeji Ogunbakin, Dr. Joke Elizabeth Fashino, Dr. Adebayo Monsor Ishola, Dr. Michael Timileyin Oladele, Dr. Motúnráyọ̀ Aminat Gbadegesin, Dr. Gbemisola Olúfúnmiláyọ̀ Lẹ́yẹ Akínlábí, Dr. Fatima Sakaria, Dr. Taiwo Ọmọbọ́láńlé Ṣókọ̀yà, Dr. Adégbọ́lá Moses Ògúndèjì, Dr. Adéwálé Gabriel Adékọ̀lú, Dr. Oyèbísí Christian Oyèdèmí, Dr. Abímbọ́lá Ishmael Arígbábù, Dr. Olúwafúnkẹ́ Tèmítáyọ̀ Bánkọ́lé, Dr. Adédèjì Ọládìméjì Adébáre, Dr. Olúwaṣeun Bùkọ́lá Adédèjì, Dr. Olúwaṣèyí Gabriel Adéwáré, Dr. Salman Adébáyọ̀ Babawande, Dr. Pedro Nwandum Adagbo, Dr. Akeem Adéwọlé Àlàbí, Dr. Olúrónkẹ́ Àlàbá Dáṣàolú, Dr. Sikirat Fúnmiláyọ̀, Lateef, Dr. Abọ́sẹ̀dé Abọ́láńlé Odùsànyà. Dr. Olúkáyọ̀dé Ọlálékan Ọdúntàn. Dr. Adéníyì Babájídé Àkẹ́jù. Dr. Adégbóyèga Adébáyọ̀. And last but not the least, Dr. Ìbùkún Francis Adéagbo.
Can we please have our seats? Let's go back to our seats. Please, let's have our seats. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, the Vice Chancellor, I want to quickly invite our visiting Vice Chancellors and heads of other institutions here present to present their goodwill messages. Mr. Vice Chancellor, you can please step out to receive the goodwill messages from our sister institutions. Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, you're welcome. Moshood Abiola Polytechnic, Abeokuta, you're welcome. Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, Ogbomoso, you are welcome. That's it. Abraham Adesoye Polytechnic, Ijebu-Igbo, you're welcome, madam. Our real brother institution, the Gera University of Sciences, Medical Sciences, you are welcome. Lagos State University of Education. Ọ̀tọ̀ Ìjànikin. Bangkok University, Ilishan Remo. The Gateway Polytechnic. Ṣàpàdé. Gateway Polytechnic Ṣàpàdé. Lagos State University, Science and Technology. And of course, Olabisi Onabanjo University, Agowe. A round of applause for all the institutions. We thank you for coming. We will see you again next year. Thank you very much. Mr. Vice Chancellor, you can have your seat, sir. The Vice Chancellor, sir, Your Excellency, yesterday we had the convocation for the admission to first degree of this university. And some students distinguished themselves for award of prizes and scholarship. Today, they are here to receive their prizes and warm handshake from the visitor. The Vice Chancellor, sir. Okay. Okay, all right. We only have the first one. The Vice Chancellor, sir, the persons whose names will be called have shown outstanding performances in their various disciplines. The university and some individuals have donated prizes for the students with excellent performances. I therefore have the honor to invite the Dean, College of Humanity, to quickly present the list from the college.
Oh, okay. The following students should come and have a handshake with the excellence.
No, they should just but prices only. Yeah. Okay. Only the best one. Yeah. There's going to be a slight adjustment in the program. And because of our time, I'm going to run through the list of first class candidates only, while others will receive their prizes later. I want to commence with Abdulateef Ademola Adedeji with 4.91 first class in mathematics education. And incidentally, he is the overall best graduating student. Last year, it was mathematics. This year again is mathematics. It's like I will also return to university to study mathematics. And I'm sure I will have this class. Emmanuel Opeyemi Adewale, first class in childhood education. With 4.86. Olalekan Adeyemi Adeyeye, 4.77 in computer science. Adiwo Mariam D, 4.71 mathematics education. Ibukun Rachel Pamigbade, 4.69 business education. Tobiloba Pinfoluwa Bakare, 4.67 mathematics education. Ibukun Rachel Bamigbade is the overall best student from College of Vocational and Technology Education. Rejoice Sunday Bessie, 4.67 computer science. Monininuola Sukurat Rasak, 4.65 business education. Blessing Oluwakemi Akeweje, 4.65 business education. Olashile Temitope Adegbuyi, 4.65 economics education. Chitu Abolore A, 4.64 mathematics education. Victor Olamilekan Folorunsho, 4.62 chemistry. Joseph Olalekan Adebayo, agricultural science, 4.61. Olamide Lawrence Abayomi, 4.61 technical education. Fatu Roti, Basit Oluwaseun Ajiboye, 4.60 economic education. Fatu Roti Oluwakemi D, 4.6 mathematics education. Janet Busayo Odetokun, 4.56 Cosmas economics education. Muyosore Esther Oyebolu, 4.56 counseling psychology. Sunday George Sheyilola, physics, 4.54. Bilikisu Abiodun Egbeyemi, 4.53 educational management. Victor Shegun Alo, 4.52 computer education. Suzanne Folashade Akinboyede, 4.51 business education. Samuel Sheyilola Olawale, 4.51 political science. Aishat Ajoke Ogunyomi, 4.51 mathematics education. Shibuke Joseph Eze, 4.51 mathematics. Jesu Tofumi Oluwapelumi Kayode, biology. Aderonke Rachel Ogunowo, 4.51 mathematics. Sulaiman Opeyemi Bakare, 4.5 computer education. Kingsley Adekunle Adebola, 4.5 computer science. And from the Nigerian Army College of Education, Emmanuel Umar, computer science. Otuyiga Olusegun Kamarudin, mathematics. And finally, Shioma Helen Ugo, biology. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you. Before we call on the best graduating, overall best graduating students, we want to call on best graduating students in each of the colleges. Best graduating students in the College of Specialized and Professional Education, Emmanuel Opeyemi Adewale. Best graduating students in the College of Humanities, Kohum Samuel Boluwatife Johnson. Best graduating student in the College of Science and Information Technology, Abdulateef Adedamola Adedeji. Best graduating student in the College of Agricultural Management, Kwam, Joseph and Hospitality Management, Joseph Olalekan Adebayo. Best graduating student in the College of Social and Management Science, Olashile Temitope Adegbui. Best graduating student in the College of Vocational and Technology Education, Ibukun Rachel Bamigbade. Ladies and gentlemen, let me now invite the best overall graduating student in the 16th convocation ceremony of Honorary University of Education. The person of Abdulateef Adedamola Adedeji from Mathematics Department. He graduated with 4.91 CGPA.
Believe it or not, this is how shit we done. This style is identical to that. How can I make you dance? That's what it is, right?
Yeah, that's the overall best students for the 16th convocation ceremony of this great citadel of knowledge. Abdulateef Adedamola Adedeji, Mathematics Department, 4.91 CGPA.
Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up.
Your Excellency, I have the honor to call upon the best graduating student in Honorary University of Education, Abdulateef Adedamola Adedeji, to present his valedictory speech on behalf of all the graduates.
Okay. So, because of not to waste our time, I'm just going to stand on the well-established protocol. And I would also like to recognize the presence of the visitor and the executive governor of Ogun State, His Excellency Prince Dr. Dapo Abiodun CON, who is ably represented by the Deputy Governor, Alaja Engineer Noimot. And thank you so much, everybody. So I would like to start with a quote. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, he can achieve. Napoleon Hill. Distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, beloved family, and my fellow graduates, today we stand at the summit of a mountain. We We stand at the summit of a mountain we began climbing 4 years ago, a peak we once glimpsed in our dreams. It is with profound gratitude and immense joy that I stand before you as the valedictorian of the 2024 graduating set of Taishola University of Education, Ijago, the premier and preferred University of Education in the 21st century. As a mathematician, I can't help but see this day as the combination of years of solving equations, not just on paper, but in life. From navigating variables like late night study sessions and tight deadlines to balancing the constant of hard work and resilience, we have finally arrived at the solution we have been working toward. And the beauty of mathematics, much like life, is this: no problem is truly unsolvable when you apply the right formula with determination and faith. This moment is a testament to the grace and favor of God, without which none of this would have been possible. It is by his guidance, strength, and blessings that I stand here today, and I return all glory to him. First of all, permit me to acknowledge the presence of the esteemed visitor to the university and executive governor of Ogun State, Prince Dr. Abiodun CON, the education-friendly governor, whose leadership continues to inspire the citizenry of the state. I use the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science, and Technology, Professor Abayomi Arigbabu, a distinguished academic from my department, who is on political sabbatical to the state, as a point of contact to recognize all the state executive members here present, to our ever-dedicated Vice Chancellor, Professor Oluwole Sikiru Banjo, and the entire management team, Senate, and staff of this great university. I thank you sincerely for your unwavering commitment to excellence at all times. Okay, so the grace of God and vision and mentorship in part of my story. When I first gained admission in this university, my ambition was simple but significant. It's to graduate with a first class. But like a seed planted in a fertile soil, that vision grew with a conversation I had with a remarkable lecturer, Mr. Oyelade Babatunde Eriwa, and the seed was watered. He encouraged me to dream even bigger, to strive to become the best graduating student. Its words were like a spark that ignited a fire within me, a fire that has burned brightly ever since. To bring this dream to life, I volunteered as a protocol officer during the last convocation ceremony, where my sister, Mr. Yaolu Mercy, also from the Department of Mathematics, emerged as the overall best graduating student, immersing myself in the reality I aspired to. Like an artist envisioning their masterpiece, I painted a vivid picture of this day in my mind and worked tirelessly to make it a reality. It was God's grace and the wisdom he gave me through mentors and role models which carried me through. One of the defining principles that has guided me is the powerful insight shared by John Obidi. My fight is different. Coming from a background marked by significant financial constraints, I realized early that my path will require an extraordinary level of focus and determination. While others might have been able to afford distractions, I knew I had no choice but to dedicate myself fully to my studies and goals. Like a warrior with limited resources, I learned to maximize every opportunity and persevere, knowing that every step forward was a step closer to the life I envisioned. My university made me discover that education is not just about acquiring knowledge. It's about using that knowledge to make a difference. While studying and maintaining my grades, I was able to also train over 1,000 teachers, both virtually and on-site in the USA, Cameroon, Ghana, and across Nigeria, equipping them with tools and skills to integrate technology into their teaching with little to almost zero resources. Indeed, nothing is impossible. Like a farmer sowing seed in fertile fields, I have watched these educators grow and flourish, impacting countless students in return. I also had the privilege of serving as the Vice President of the National Association of Mathematical Science Students of Nigeria, NAMSIN, during the 2022-2023 session, where together with my team, we implemented programs that fostered academic excellence among students. I also had the opportunity to host the maiden edition of the Future of Education Summit in the school in June, where the provost of the postgraduate college, Professor A.O. Fatade, served as the keynote speaker. Furthermore, as the college coordinator of the Muslim Student Society of Nigeria, MSSN, TASUED chapter, I work to inspire and guide fellow students through faith-driven initiative and leadership. These experiences not only sharpen my organization skills, but also instilled in me a deep sense of responsibility and service. As the pioneer team lead of the Young African Leaders Initiative YALI Network Ogo in our school, I spearheaded projects that encourage innovation and leadership among students. These roles have been like torches, lighting the path of my journey and shaping me into a leader ready to face the future. Behind every success story is a tapestry of love, support, and mentorship. To my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Adedeji, and Mr. and Mrs. Aziz, your sacrifices have been the foundation of my achievements. To my siblings, Ms. Sharifat, Mohammed, Ahmad Rufai, your cheerfulness has been the sunshine of my cloudy days. And to my HOD and school daddy, Dr. Christopher Loyumi, and my previous supervisor, Dr. Akorede Asore, your guidance has been like a lighthouse, illuminating the path ahead. All my lecturers, both department and university-wide, mentors, and the entire staff of the Department of Mathematics, thank you for shaping me into the person I am today. My fellow graduates, we are stepping into a world brimming with challenges, but let us not forget that diamonds are formed under pressure. The harsh economy may seem like a storm, but it also offers us the rain we need to grow. Let us be architects of change, builders of innovation, and catalysts of progress. Mathematics taught me that not every equation has a straightforward solution, just like life. Sometimes you have to apply multiple formulas, adjust your variables, or even start over to get the right answer. But the beauty of it all is that every problem has a solution. You just need the patience and persistence to find it. For me, the road ahead is clear. I aspire to further my studies by pursuing masters and PhD programs in mathematics, deepening my expertise in this field while advancing my passion for education. Alongside this, I aim to establish an edtech company dedicated to training teachers on integrating technology into learning. This is not just a dream, but a calling, a mission to empower educators to light the torch of knowledge for generations to come. In pursuit of this vision, I am open to internship opportunities in edtech companies in Nigeria, eager to broaden my knowledge and contribute to this transformative field. To the students still on this journey, let me remind you, the stars you seek are within reach. Stay focused, surround yourself with mentors, and let every challenge become a stepping stone. Remember, and remember again, your fight is different. I'll say that again. Your fight is different, but that difference can be your greatest strength. Therefore, embrace it and use it to fuel your journey toward greatness. I want to sincerely, once again, thank His Excellency, President Dr. Abiodun, CON, for all that he is doing in the state, especially the education sector, where he has educationally developed and digitalized the state. Your Excellency, by donating a modern convocation hall to the university, you will not only support education, but also leave an indelible legacy that will be remembered for generations in TASUED. My fellow graduates, as we step into the future, let us be educators, innovators, and change makers the world desperately needs. Let our stories inspire others. Let our lives be proof that TASUED graduates are unstoppable. Let us carry forward the lessons we have learned and the memories we have made. Like a river flowing toward the ocean, may we each find our unique path, contributing to the greatness of our alma mater, our communities, and our nation at large. Let us calculate very well and ensure we solve all life equations we encounter so that we can add meaningfully to the society. We can do this successfully. We would have demonstrated that mathematics is life. Thank you for listening. God bless TASUED. God bless the UK. God bless Nigeria.
Representative of Capital Express Insurance, please step forward and present your dummy check. The insurance company has a check presentation for the best graduating students. Now the moment is here for the award of Doctor of Science Honoris Causa. Okay, move on. I'll get back. Thank you. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Your Excellency, Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, Statute 18 of the TASUED University of Education, Yagun Enabling Law, empowers her to confer a doctoral award degree, honoris causa, or any person on any person whom it may deem worthy of such a distinction, having been found worthy by the Joint Committee of Senate and Council. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, please permit me to invite the University Orator, Dr. Oluwakemi Oriola, to present Barrister Mrs. Wumi Eniola Jegede, Group Coordinating Director, CPAF Group, to represent Dr. Taiwo, who is unavoidably absent. Please, you can come forward. Yeah.
Your Excellency, Mr. Vice Chancellor, permit me to maintain the already observed protocol as I present the citation of Barrister Dr. Taiwo Olayinka Afolabi, CON, lawyer, entrepreneur, business magnate, chancellor, and group chairman of CFAX Group, ably represented here by Mrs. Wumi Eniola Jegede. Humanity rejoiced at the virtues of a bundle of twin joy gifted to the family of Chief and Chief Mrs. Samson Afolabi in the ancient town of Ondo on a solemn Sabbath day, precisely on the 29th day of April, 1962. Taiwo Olayinka, a humble, soft-spoken, highly humane, and immersed and obstinate achiever, is a rare twin that manifests Tony Robbins' saying that you've got to be in it to win it. He is of a humble but godly background in Yokunisi, Ijebu, in the present-day Ijebu East local government area of Ogun State. Dr. Taiwo Olayinka Afolabi started his educational pursuit at Ansarudin Primary School in Ondo and proceeded to Baptist Grammar School, Ibadan, where he obtained his West African School certificate. His quest to attain academic excellence and leadership in advocacy led him to the University of Lagos, where he obtained a bachelor's degree in law and was called to the Nigerian bar after graduating from the law school, Lagos campus. Lending credence to Robert Collier's saying that success is about daily consistent actions, Barrister Taiwo Olayinka Afolabi backed a master's degree in international law and diplomacy in the same university. Afterwards, his quest to add values to himself and position himself solidly in entrepreneurship, particularly in logistics and transportation, led him to pursue and back another master's degree in urban logistics and transportation policy of the same university. Our honorary awardee is a seasoned businessman and an unrepentant investor in diverse interests in various sectors of the economy. With over 3 decades of experience as an entrepreneur, Dr. Taiwo Afolabi has demonstrated tenacious drive and business acumen in successfully building the CFAX Group brand from a small freight forwarding firm to a group of companies with investment in maritime, aviation, haulage, logistics, oil and gas, financial services, and hospitality, among others. Dr. Afolabi is a manifestation of Albert Einstein's admonition that exceptional people don't have to be of success only, but also of values. His indelible marks of values have resulted in a retinue of fellowships of various professional institutes he has earned. Persistence and perspiration, the unbeatable combined ingredients of success, have earned Dr. Afolabi honorary doctorates in ivory tower in Nigeria and abroad. Dr. Afolabi is the honorary consul of the Republic of Djibouti in Nigeria. On July 22, 2010, he was conferred with the prestigious honor of member of the Order of Niger, MON, by His Excellency Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, GCFR, former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in recognition of his outstanding virtues and meritorious services to Nigeria. This national honor has since been upgraded to the Commander of the Order of Niger, CON. Dr. Afolabi's remarkable benevolence has yielded philanthropic gestures through deployment of his resources to succor a teeming number of the less privileged in the society. Many unemployed youths and women have received skill acquisition training and grants to launch and expand their businesses through his generosity. Through the vehicle of Dr. Isaac Abiola Foundation, a charity organization he established in memory of his mother, he has provided full scholarship for hundreds of students across Nigeria. The biblical saying that two cannot work together except they agree is evident in Dr. Taiwo Afolabi's exemplar marriage to Mrs. Afolashade Afolabi, an accomplished entrepreneur and philanthropist. The union is blessed with successful children. Your Excellency, Chairman and members of the Governing Council, Mr. Vice Chancellor, my Lord Spiritual and Temporal, distinguished guests, I present to you one of our honorees in the 16th convocation ceremony of this great university, Dr. Taiwo Afolabi, ably represented here by Mrs. Wumi Eniola Jegede. Thank you.
The Department of Creative Arts has a gift for Barrister Dr. Afolabi Taiwo. The head of department, okay. You can unveil it. Unveil it. Yeah. Your Excellency, I want to call on the head of Department of Creative Art to make that presentation.
By the authority vested on me as the Vice Chancellor and in accordance with the provision of the university law, I confer upon you, Dr. Taiwo Afolabi, the degree of Doctor of Science Education in the Department of Entrepreneurship of this great university. Congratulations.
Mrs. Jegede, please come and receive this on behalf of Dr. Taiwo. You can show it to Her Excellency. Please. presented to Dr. Taiwo by the Creative Arts Department of TASUED University of Education. A round of applause for the department. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I want to invite for the next award, Otumba Wasiu Jayeola Taiwo, for the award of Doctor of Science in Clothing and Textiles, honoris causa. I invite Dr. Oye Kolade Oyesoya, the University orator, to present him.
Your Excellency, Mr. Vice Chancellor, let me adopt the existing established protocol. Standing before you this afternoon is Otumba Wasiu Taiwo, a successful entrepreneur and managing director of Wesi Creations and Continental Suits, Abeokuta, renowned for his expertise in textile and fashion design. Otumba Taiwo is a pioneer in the textile and fashion industry in Nigeria. His world-class designs have garnered international acclaim, while his leadership within the industry is a testament to his dedication to excellence. Otumba Taiwo's exceptional achievements have earned him numerous awards, including the prestigious Thomas Sankara Leadership Award of Integrity and Transparency as the Distinguished West Africa Personality of the Year 2017. He is the proprietor of College of Art and Technology at Abeokuta, Ogun State. In recognition of his transformative leadership and dedication to textile and fashion design, Otumba Wasiu Jayeola Taiwo will be awarded with the degree of Doctor of Science of this great institution. Mr. Vice Chancellor, Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a beacon of philanthropy and creativity, an icon of resilience and refined artistry, a paragon of entrepreneurial ingenuity and compassion, a trailblazer of cultural elegance and visionary craftsmanship, an ambassador of Nigerian heritage and global excellence, and a pillar of community empowerment and creative distinction. Otumba Wasiu Jayeola Taiwo, fondly called Otumba Wese, for the award of Honorary Council in textile and clothing of this great institution.
Okay. The next one would be yeah. Thank you. So our lawsuits. Otumba Taiwo is accompanied here by his wife, Mrs. Taiwo. Congratulations.
By the authority vested on me as the Vice Chancellor and in accordance with the provision of university law, I
The Creative Arts Department also has this to present to Otumba Dr. Wasiu Jayola Taiwo. Please. Your Excellency, Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I invite the next recipient, Engineer Jubril Dotun Shanusi, also known as Ilaji, to step forward and receive his award. As I invite Dr. Yinka Adediran, the University Orator, to present him.
Your Excellency Ma, the Vice Chancellor, it's of great pleasure and honor for me to read the citation of our honorary award recipient, Chief Engineer Dotun Jubri Shanusi. Engineer Dotun Jubri Shanusi is an accomplished businessman and the chairman CEO of Ilaji Hotels and Holiday Resorts in Ibadan. A petroleum engineering graduate, he has made significant contributions across sectors, including education, farming, and hospitality. Known for his commitment for serving humanity, he is a passionate advocate for education and community development, driving initiatives that uplift and empower communities. Indeed, Chief Dotun Shanusi's legacy is a testament to the passion, of power, of compassion, and visionary leadership. Permit me to present Chief Engineer Dotun Jubri Shanusi for the award of Doctor of Science Honoris Causa in Hospitality Management of the TASUED University of Education, Ijagun, Ogun State, Nigeria.
By the authority vested on me as the Vice Chancellor of TASUED University of Education, and in accordance with the provision of the university law, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Science Education in the Department of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Head of Department, Creative Arts, also has this to present to our awardee. Please, you can have your seat. Your Excellency, the Honorable, the Vice Chancellor, sir. Please permit me to invite the next recipient, Prince Dr. Oluyemisi Adedoyin Shillong, for the award of Doctor of Science in Creative Arts, honoris causa. As I invite Dr. Kehinde Amore, the University Orator, to present him.
Thank you. I have the combined approval of Her Excellency, the Pro-Chancellor and my Vice Chancellor to do the next 1 hour. All right. Your Excellency, I have here standing before us a most versatile personality, an enigma of a being, a gargantuan scholar, unrepentant art collector, the largest on the continent of Africa, a rare gem, a man with insatiable quest for knowledge, an accomplished engineer, a guru in marketing and financing. Prince Yemisi Adedoyin Claudius Shillong is a multidisciplinary professional, combining his expertise as an engineer, a lawyer, and a chartered broker with a passionate dedication to promoting Nigerian art and culture. A fellow of various professional bodies within and outside Nigeria. He is celebrated as the largest art collector in Nigeria and Africa. His efforts in showcasing African heritage have earned him numerous awards and international recognition. In recognition of his outstanding contributions in showcasing the Nigerian and African arts and culture, I present to us all Prince Yemisi Adedoyin Claudius Shillong for the prestigious award of Doctor of Arts in Creative Arts of this great citadel. My Vice Chancellor, sir.
Prince Dr. Oluyemisi Adodoyin Shillong will deliver the acceptance speech on behalf of all other awardees. Okay, after the
by the authority vested on me as the Vice Chancellor of Tertiary University of Education, and in accordance with the provision of the university law, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Science Education in the Department of Creative Arts. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. After the group photograph and presentation of the gift, Prince Dr. Yemisi Shillong will deliver a short acceptance speech on behalf of all the recipients.
Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teachers. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I just like bad mind from a distance. Show you the go for your speaker. This time I go trap trees from a distance. Show me the blow your mind, I can start. Kilometers. Kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teachers. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Look this sweet, happy, and no more pitas. When you come, make I keep it with this juice.
A beautiful artwork being presented to a great artist. Ireti. I now invite Prince Dr. Yemisi Shillong to deliver the acceptance speech.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, and visitor to this university, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, other members of the State Executive Council, Royal Highnesses, as led by Oluwu of Owu, Professor Majem Tola, other members of University Management, members of University Senate, members of University Congregation, invited guests, gentlemen of the press. I must recognize other awardees on whose behalf I speak. My childhood friends here present, Dr. Kola Onomusi and Mr. Shonubi. And of course, my big brother, Otumba Lawal Sholari, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to make my speech very brief. There is a commonality between all of us that received the awards today. And that commonality is deriving happiness by providing selfless service to our society. You've listened to our citations. And what we call that in positive psychology is meaningful living. Meaningful living is about giving. It's a lifestyle. It involves living the life of giving, planting seeds for trees that will someday give shade and food to people that you may never meet during your lifetime. It is a lifestyle of deriving happiness from joining others to promote the welfare of many others. That is what the four of us have in common. To start with, until you live above 110 years on earth, you will not breathe up to 1 million hours on earth. 1 million hours, you won't breathe it unless you exceed 110 years in this world. This therefore serves to remind all of us about the futility of man's relentless and endless search for the accumulation of wealth without giving and connecting with the needs of basic humanity and society. Many people focus on things that have to do with material wealth, position in society, such as acquiring expensive cars, private jets, buying properties and jewelries, and other selfish illusions of life that are generally not meaningful to the real essence of human existence. Indeed, they are all emptiness. I say this because I am involved. And I say this because I have enjoyed it. And I tell you, it's all emptiness. An appreciation, an inspiration for meaningful living can be drawn from what Winston Churchill said in 1874 to 1965. And he said, and I quote, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." Also, the Chinese philosopher Confucius, who died 551 years before Christ, was the first to state, and I quote, "He who wishes to secure the good of others has already secured his own." This is what drives the four of us who have received the award today from this great university. We live to secure the good of others. We do not have wealth for wealth purpose, but we give to society. We give to the world. In general, the life of devotion to charity is a veritable means of living a meaningful life. This in itself is widely accepted by positive psychologists. Hence, the philosophy of meaningful living is entrenched in the field of positive psychology. Positive psychology is a field in social science which engages in expanding the virtues of man's meaningful existence on earth. Some researchers in this field have differentiated between meaningful living and living a happy life. The result of these various researches suggests that there is more to meaningful living than happiness. Positive psychologists have greatly contributed to this. In fact, positive psychologists like Ron Bemisia, an EPIS professor of psychology at the Florida State University in the United States, and of course, Martin Seligman, the father of positive psychology and professor of the University of Pennsylvania, United States. Now, I want to delve into something more different than psychology. Meaningful living is also enjoined in the holy books, as contained in the Quran, chapter 261 and 262, and as contained in the Quran, chapter 18, verse 110. Buddhists also provide this in what is called dana in Buddhism. The concept of dana includes giving and sharing selflessly. It entails giving without the anticipation of any returns or benefits by the giver. Dana also provides for giving one's sweat. You don't have to have money. You can give by giving your sweat and donating your time and efforts for the good of others without expecting or getting anything in return. As stated by Swami Vivekananda in Hinduism, he said, and I quote, "This great secret of true success and true happiness in life is with the man or woman who gives without asking anything in return. The perfectly unselfish person is the most successful." I want to refer you to the Bible. The Bible in James chapter 1, verse 27 provides by God Almighty that his religion is to give to the needy, to give to the orphans and the widows. And also in the book of in the words of Apostle Paul, he stated in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 13, that if, and I'm talking about KJV Bible, please don't use adulterated Bibles, KJV Bible. He stated in KJV Bible, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 13, that God said between faith, religion, faith, love, and charity, he chooses charity. I want to say this, that it is not just the holy books that say things about this thing. There is a great man who conquered Persia in the early times of man. His name was Alexander the Great. He said, I want all doctors, when I die, to line the route from my house, my palace, my castle, to my grave. And he said, I also want my two hands to extend out of my coffin. And he said, why? He said, please, I want the world to see with all their medicine, doctors will not save me. Also, why do you want your two hands outside? He said, I want my two hands outside to show us that everything you have when you are going, your hands will be open. In general, philosophers, religionists, theologians, and theologists, historians, and others are in agreement in their emphasis that money cannot buy happiness. Money does not buy happiness. The various researches conducted by positive psychologists confirms this. And when I talk about positive psychologists, I'm talking about people like Henry Fayol. I'm talking like people like Martin Seligman. I'm not talking about the person. In conclusion, I want to draw a life example amongst all of us that confirms this thing I'm talking. A great Nigerian called Femi Otodola, he was approached by his friend. Please, I want you to donate wheelchairs to 20 disabled people. And he said, okay, how much is it? He gave his friend money. The day they were to launch the wheelchair, the friend said, let's go. He said, I don't need to go. He said, please, let's go. So Femi Otodola went forward and gave the wheelchair. When it was about going, the child held his trousers. He looked down. Do you want any other thing? The child said, no. I want to look at your face so that when I see you in heaven, I will know you. In conclusion, living meaningfully by providing for the happiness of others, even when long dead and buried, is like manure, which is not worth anything unless it is spread around in encouraging young seeds to grow. Happiness is not a destination, it is a journey. Happiness is not tomorrow, it is now. Happiness is not position, it is what you do with the position. Happiness is not dependency, it is a decision. Happiness is who you are and not what you are. We should therefore always try to touch the lives of others outside our family, irrespective of our endowments. I want to thank this university on behalf of myself and 3 others for the honor done to us. I can assure you that we will not forget this university. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to respectfully invite the Executive Governor of Ogun State and the visitor to Taisholari University of Education, His Excellency Prince Dr. Dapo Abiodun, CON, ably represented at this ceremony by Her Excellency Engineer Naimot Oyedele Salako, to deliver the convocation address.
Please sit, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. The Honorable Minister for Communication and Digital Economy, the Convocation Lecturer, Dr. Bosun Tijani, here represented by the CEO of Galaxy Backbone, Professor Ibrahim Adeyanju, the Speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Oludaisi Elemide, the Secretary to the State Government, Mr. Tokunbo Talabi, the Deputy Chief of Staff to the Governor, Dr. Toyin Tayo, the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Professor Abayomi Arigagu, and all other members of the Ogun State Executive Council here present, all members of the Ogun State House of Assembly here present, all political appointees, government functionaries, permanent secretaries, you are well recognized. The Chairman of the Governing Council and Pro-Chancellor of TASUED, Professor Rahman Bello, and all other members of the Governing Council here present. Vice Chancellor of TASUED, Professor Oluwole Banjo, and all other principal officers of the institution, the Vice Chancellors and Provosts of other tertiary institutions, and their representatives here present. All our traditional rulers who are here present, I use KBAC, His Royal Highness, the Oluwo of Owu, Oba Professor Sakamat Temilola, as a point of contact and courtesies for KBAC. KBAC, Adiapelori, Irukere Apolafin. Thank you all very much for coming and supporting TASUED. The honorary doctorate awardees of today, you are well recognized. The graduates of today, who include the first set of doctorate degree awardees from TASUED, students, lecturers, parents, guardians of TASUED, distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Just checking that you're all awake. I'm here representing His Excellency Prince Dapo Abiodun CON, who is unavoidably absent. Here are his remarks. As a visitor to the Tai Sholari University of Education, it is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to this auspicious occasion of the institution's 16th convocation ceremony. I extend my sincere appreciation to the Pro-Chancellor, Chair of the Governing Council, Professor Rahman Bello, and other members of the Council for their steadfast commitment to the growth and success of this great university. I also commend the Vice Chancellor, Professor Oluwole Sikiru Banjo, and his management team for their remarkable leadership. It is a source of immense pride for Ogun State that TASUED, an institution which stands as a testament to the legacy of Tai Sholari, a visionary whose contributions to education continue to inspire, holds the distinction of being Nigeria's first university dedicated to education, a concept which is being replicated across the country by most states. Today's convocation goes beyond the celebration of academic accomplishment. It symbolizes the progress and enduring impact of TASUED on education and society at large. Every one of us present is part of this extraordinary success story. To the graduating class, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. By your achievements, you have upheld the high standards for which TASUED is known. Your success reflects years of dedication, sacrifice, and hard work, supported by the guidance of your lecturers and the unwavering love and commitment of your parents and guardians. To the parents and guardians, I join you in celebrating this milestone. Your sacrifices and support have paved the way for this success being recorded today. And we, the government and people of Ogun State, share in your joy and pride. As the late Nelson Mandela aptly noted, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. This aligns with Tai Sholari's vision of education as a powerful tool for youth empowerment and societal transformation. As a government, these beliefs underpin our Building Our Future Together agenda, where education continues to be a cornerstone. I'm pleased to note that TASUED graduates are distinguishing themselves in various capacities, including as applicants for our ongoing Open Teach recruitment initiative. This demonstrates the university's ability to produce well-rounded and capable educators who contribute meaningfully to our primary, secondary, and technical institutions. Today's ceremony is particularly significant as TASUED graduates its first set of students with Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts single honors degrees, as well as its pioneer doctoral degree holders in education studies. The diversification of TASUED into disciplines such as pure arts, pure sciences, and social sciences further underscores its dynamic and responsive approach to addressing societal needs. The 100% accreditation of TASUED's programs is a reflection of the diligence and dedication of its leadership and staff. The education provided here must not only produce graduates with certificates, but also nurture thinkers, innovators, and problem solvers who can navigate the complexities of our modern world. Since declaring a state of emergency in the education sector in 2019, our administration has invested heavily in education infrastructure, curriculum development, teacher training, and student welfare. These efforts are yielding results as Ogun State students consistently excel in national and international competitions. Our groundbreaking digital platform for education revitalization, VIPA, has revolutionized school administration, improved access to real-time data for planning, and enhanced learning outcomes. This platform, which enables remote monitoring of school facilities, enrollment, and infrastructure needs, has attracted interest from other states in Nigeria. Just last week, a delegation from the Development Agenda for Western Nigeria, DAWN, and other Southwest states visited Ogun State to study deeper. Our students' recent performance at the 2024 Junior Engineers, Technicians, and Scientists JETS competition was another proud moment for Ogun State. Winning gold medals, mathematics, science, and technology across multiple categories is a reflection of the quality of their teachers, several of whom are graduates of institutions like TASUED. Furthermore, initiatives such as Open Teach, which has recruited about 5,000 teaching interns, is providing needed employment for our young graduates and improving our teacher-student ratios. The recently approved 75% increase in interns allowance is another step in empowering our educators. In addition, the EduCash program demonstrates our commitment to easing the financial burden of education on families and improving educational outcomes for learners. As we look ahead, I encourage TASUED to deepen collaboration with other universities and research institutions, particularly in areas that align with our focus on mechanized agriculture and agro-industrial development. The demand for skilled educators and extension officers to support these initiatives is growing, and TASUED is well positioned to meet this need. Before I conclude my remarks, I congratulate the 4 eminent Nigerians who have been bestowed with well-deserved honorary doctorate degrees at this 16th Convocation ceremony. Barrister Dr. Taiwo Olayinka Afolabi, Engineer Dr. Jubril Dotun Sanusi, Otumba Dr. Wasiu Jayola Taiwo, and Prince Dr. Yemisi Adedoji. These well-deserved honors recognize your exceptional achievements and serve as an inspiration to all. Congratulations on this preferment. When the Vice Chancellor was ending his address, he glowingly acknowledged the student, Sadiq Olawale Oyetunde, who demonstrated a rare act of honesty and integrity by returning a lost phone he discovered on campus. In addition to the commendation letter he's going to be given by the university management, I'm pleased to announce that we will be awarding him a cash gift of 250,000 naira. Indeed, honesty is a great virtue. In addition, I must particularly mention the best graduating student of 2024, Abdul Latif Ademola Adede, who graduated with a GPA of 4.91. Congratulations on this achievement, Abdul Latif. In our usual style, we'll be giving each of first-class graduates 500,000 naira each. And Abdul Latif will get an additional 2 million naira. It is noteworthy and inspiring to mention that the best graduating student in the College of Specialized and Professional Education, Emmanuel Okoyemi Adewale, who is one of the first-class graduates I mentioned earlier, was a work-study student. This is highly commendable. It is a testament to the fact that through determination and hard work, you can attain your dreams. Finally, I'm proud to announce that history is being made today. Not only is TASUED graduating its first set of doctoral students, but also the university has put Ogun State into global reckoning. As one of our doctoral graduates, who is now officially the oldest PhD graduate in Nigeria, Sub-Saharan Africa, has come from TASUED. Indeed, he's the 6th oldest in the world. Please join me to acknowledge and congratulate 85-year-old Dr. Bolaji Titilola Onofowokun. Dr. Onofowokun is being awarded a PhD in Educational Media and Technology. This is an unprecedented milestone for this institution, for Ogun State, and for Nigeria. And it is a great personal achievement for Papa. Sir, we thank God for your life, good health, and sound mind. that has made it possible for you to take up this challenge and overcome. Sir, you have thrown down the gauntlet for all of us. I used to think I was too old to learn and I couldn't go back to school. Now Baba has said, Neumont, you can do it. And I will try. I hope he has inspired a whole lot of us here today that we are never too old to learn. Sir, in recognition of your genuine quest for knowledge, we're going to present you with a cash gift of 2.5 million naira. To all graduating students, this is not the end of your educational journey, but the beginning of a lifelong commitment to learning and growth. Be proud ambassadors of TASUED, Ogun State, and Nigeria. May your paths be illuminated with wisdom and purpose as you embark on the next chapter of your lives. I want to commend the Governing Council, the management, staff, and good people of TASUED Jagun for their roles in making this convocation a success. I also want to congratulate the Vice Chancellor and commend him for his service to this university and to the state. As we wish him well, this will be his last convocation as Vice Chancellor. We pray that this will not be the last that we see of him, but that he will go from glory to glory and will continue to hear good of him and from him in his future endeavors. Thank you very much, sir, for your service, and God bless you. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for your attention. God bless you all.
Sincerely speaking, Sussex is sweet. I've just been told that when Baba was defending his PhD, overall best graduating student, your attention is needed here. Abdul Latif Adedamola Adede, please come forward. Baba was drilled for over 2.5 hours by external examiner and actively defended the PhD thesis. A round of applause for him. So it's not just something that was dashed out. He actually defended well. For more than 2.5 hours, he was drilled and he answered all the questions posted to him. Congratulations, Baba. We are all very proud of you. Ogun State is proud of you. And of course, Ogun State has once again taken its lead in the Committee of Nations and States. Congratulations to all our awardees. You are all welcome. Prince Oluwayemisi Shilon, Engineer Dotun Shanusi, Otumba Dr. Wasiu Jayola Taiwo, and Barrister Dr. Olayinka Taiwo Sifas. All of you, congratulations. And to all the 68 PhD holders of this university, congratulations. To all of you, the master's level, we congratulate you. And to all the professors that produced these brilliant students, also thank you. Your Excellency Isma, we want to quickly acknowledge some of our guests here, and I will start with the acknowledgement of His Excellency, our governor, the visitor to this university. Since he became the governor of Ogun State, he has never missed our convocation ceremony. And here today again, even when he's far away somewhere, he has sent a powerful delegation to represent him here. A round of applause for our governor. We thank you, Mr. Governor. And we thank Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor, who has come to represent the governor, for your time and the patience to wait from the beginning to the end of this program. Your Excellency, we thank you, man. We want to appreciate all our royal fathers, especially our paramount rulers who are ably represented here, representing the Olu of Ilaro and the paramount ruler of Yewa land, and by the power of God, the chairman of Ogun State Council of Obas, Oba Dr. Kehinde Gbadewole Olugbenle, being represented here by His Royal Majesty Oba Dr. Koye Lukman, the Olu of Imashai. We welcome you and we thank you sincerely. His Royal Majesty Oba Professor Saka Mat Milola Olowo of Owu, representing His Royal Majesty Oba Dr. Aremu Oludotun Gbadebo, the Alake of Egbaland. We also thank you. And we use the paramount rulers as point of contact to all our Royal Majesties here. We thank all of you. I have just 1 minute to render this vote of thanks. And so I will not be able to mention everybody present here. All our KBSs, we thank you. Ade Akpelori, Bata Akpelese, Lágbára Ọlọ́run, bá ṣe rí yín lọ́dún yìí, a tún rí yín lọ́dún tó ń bọ̀. Thank you very much. All members of host community, we thank you. We thank His Eminence Julius Abe, Primate of the African Church, Nigeria. Baba, we thank you. Thank you very much. Right Reverend Dr. Peter and Professor Mrs. Bimbo Oludipe, Bishop of Diocese of Ijebu, Church of Nigeria. We thank you. And of course, all our former vice chancellors, they have gone. We also want to personally recognize the presence of the wife of our amiable vice chancellor, Mrs. Olushola Banjo. You are welcome, madam. Thank you very much. And we also have the wife of the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Mrs. Aribabu. You are also welcome, madam. Thank you very much. All of you friends of the university, we thank you and we sincerely appreciate your coming. At this junction, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, ma'am, we've come to the end of this program. I want to invite the Vice Chancellor of the university once again, Professor Oluwole Banjo, to declare this ceremony closed. Please, while the ceremony is closed, you remain standing while the procession leaves this hall in reverse order. Please let us honor the governor and all our people here. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, the Governor of the state, all our royal fathers, parents, guardians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to declare this convocation ceremony closed. Thank you very much for coming.
The national anthem, please. To take photograph.
No.
Okay, you. Your name is? Adenike Joy, please, you will receive your
Please.
The procession is leaving the arena in reverse order. Please stand and remain standing to honor Her Excellency.
Please keep the pathway clear. Keep the pathway clear for the procession. Goodbye, Your Excellency. We appreciate you. The Honorable Commissioner for Education, we appreciate you. All the state government ESCO, they are present. We appreciate you. Please, the pathway clear. All the visiting vice chancellors, registrars, and provosts of sister institutions who have come to show goodwill today. We appreciate you, and we wish you a safe journey back to your destinations. This one with yellow. Thank you, Your Royal Majesties. We wish you safe trip back to your domain. We appreciate everyone who worked towards the success of this program. We appreciate the ICT team. We appreciate the Media and Corporate Relations Division. We appreciate the security, university security. We appreciate every staff in the maintenance and works and maintenance. We appreciate the Nigeria Army Band. We appreciate the Nigerian Army Band from Ilorin. We wish each and every one of you safe journey back to your destinations. We thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. We wish you all safe journey back to your destination. We wish the convocants of today all success